one to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's got it, room to run. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey, middle.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. To the left side, and it is caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 22, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Raider football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Trey Tucker to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
3rd and short. Here's Minshew. They'll get this out right side. Complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Coming left is White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson trying again after the pick. Catch made by Mitchell. Now he's past the 25. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. The give now to White. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play action, it's Minshew. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. He's going deep this time. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He gets this one to Myers. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, Minshew. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens trying to make some noise before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
No, we changed it.
From the 34. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. From the red zone now. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Deontay Hardy to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first down again at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they are there to bring him to a halt at the 26. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And this one does not go far. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He lets a heater go deep, middle, wide open down the field, and he has it! And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw, Minshew. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Minshew on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The throw again on 2nd down here. Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Sticking in the air with Minshew. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Let's come in here, Brock Minshew. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first. He'll throw it yet again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
3rd and short. Here's Minshew. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's White on the give. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Motioning the tight end now. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for third down. They're in the dime. Lamar now from the gun. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now it's 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brandon Stevens has it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception to give the ball right. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st down 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give right side to White. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That's taken in by Tucker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He fields it cleanly, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort, and the Ravens will go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the gun, Henry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Henry on the option. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38.
What ain't it? No, we changed it.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Another run for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
That one is caught left side of the field. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 8. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Out of the gun, Minshew. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Minshew rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Minshew. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Raiders 37.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Henry running left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
All right, set now. First and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Running left out of the second down option. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Minshew looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And it's going to be second down. Minshew working from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. And he's brought down after a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Raiders losing by 14. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Minshew. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Final kneel down, and that should run out the clock.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.